What's up, Nerf Herders? I'm Scott.
I'm John.
J-Bone.
Welcome to the Nerf Herders podcast. We are at episode 22 already. It's been a long, fun run here. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Facebook.com/Nerf Herders podcast. San Diego Comic-Con is wrapping up today. The big player for the whole event was Star Wars. DC made a splash. Fox, everybody had their moments, but it's about Star Wars. So that's what we're going to talk about here. So the big one there, one awesome piece of confirmed news that came out of this is Domhnall Gleeson. Nobody had any idea what this guy was doing in the movie. There's rumors of him being a kid of, Han or Luke or something. He's playing General Hux or Hooks, who...
The First Order?
Yeah, which is now the First Order.
Yeah.
So First Order Imperial. Mm-hmm. So he's on the dark side, the bad side of everything, and also made a mention to Starkiller Base, which is the original last name of Luke in the first adaptation.
Yeah,
I read that.
Starkiller.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool how they paid homage to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we got official confirmation of this guy here. You were mentioning from the second trailer that they released.
Yeah, it's probably the guy who where all the troopers turn and they got the banners and I don't know Hoth or whatever. I would assume. Let's just say Hoth. Whatever, it's Hoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that see the guy in the center.
Yeah, you
dead
see
center.
that black
now we know who that is.
Robe figure in the back or whatever.
Yeah,
gotta
it
be
definitely, could be him on there.
So where does that leave the Emperor though? Like, is he?
Well, we don't even know if the Emperor is confirmed or what's
Easter egg. Is he gonna have like some sort of
is there gonna have
cameo?
something in there? We don't know.
Or a post-credit scene where he's just like, he does like some sort of laugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he's gone. I still don't think he's gone.
I don't think he's gone either.
But it's cool to get some confirmation and get some of these character names. Like, we got Captain Phasma, played by Gwendolyn Christie and stuff. So it's so exciting to hear these names because the Star Wars names and the name of the creatures, all these things, dude, it's like nothing else. It's its own genre of name where it's like when you hear it, it's like, it's a Star Wars name.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, it has its own little universe, own little world to it. You know?
So it's cool. Definitely cool to hear that stuff.
Did you tear up? You didn't watch the full panel, did you? The end with Harrison Ford talking.
I've seen the video of him talking.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I was tearing up he was tearing up.
Dude,
Harrison
he was
Ford
smiling.
got choked up.
Harrison Ford smiled, dude. Like, he was just looking out into the crowd. You could tell he was just like, don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just let it out.
Facial expressions. It was like the Terminator, dude.
Yeah, just like we've been teaching him to smile for the last 9 years.
all I saw was him. Some channel on YouTube gave him asked for an interview, which I don't even know if it was that channel. I don't even know if it was like a major media at you getting an interview, and they just kind of snaked it from him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, he was kind of he didn't really say much. It was just kind of like, he basically said, bottom line is, I'm done, or it's awesome to be back, but I'm almost like showing these younger people like what it's like, because they asked him, they're like, what was it like to be Han Solo for the first time, and he's like, well, get ready, for 7, because your lives are about to change. Mm-hmm. Like you'll get fame, you'll have it'll be uncomfortable at first, he said. That's what he said. He's like, it'll be like a little weird, maybe uncomfortable, but you'll get used to it. Like, you'll adjust to it, like that lifestyle.
And I think the level of fame that this movie is going to bring to the cast is going to be greater than the prequel trilogy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I think the star power you're going to see with these kids. Technically, I mean, they are kids still. They're probably younger than us, but they're going to grow and they're going to get some amazing roles from here. I think this movie's going to have that same shock value as A New Hope, where everyone's like, where did these people come from?
Yeah,
we've seen Attack the Block, so we.
Oh, dude, John Boyega.
We know how John Boyega can do.
Dude.
Yeah.
But now the whole world's going to see him, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and touch base real quick on Harrison too. The thing that I got really excited about when he was talking is how he had mentioned, basically, it's exciting to be back. This is really cool. But, he said it was super exciting to read the script, and he was really, invigorated by what he saw on the paper. That's really exciting because, he didn't have to do this movie, and if that got him excited enough to not only do the movie, but be excited to do it, it's like, he's not BSing, or he wouldn't be there. It's Harrison Ford. He does not have to show up at Comic-Con.
Right.
You wonder if...
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You wonder if he's excited because his character's finally going to get killed off.
That's what I'm thinking, dude.
I'm thinking it might be a little hint, because, he was talking about the script, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever read, he was like, this is the shit right here. This is the best thing I've ever read.
Well,
and It's like, oh.
Han Solo, death confirmed, episode 7.
Could you imagine, dude?
They're going to end it on that note, leaving it up to the anticipation of 8.
Well, can you imagine if it's something similar to like the end of A New Hope, right? The Death Star is just getting in position, to take out Yavin, and Harrison Ford, dude's like Han Solo's flying the Millennium Falcon, man, and it's like he has no option but to kamikaze this thing into some other giant ship, dude.
Like time to sacrifice.
And he's gonna be talking to Leia, dude, and Leia's gonna be like,
"Oh my
Han,
God,
I love you. I know." Boom! Just
I'll cry, dude. I'll cry, man. I will bawl my eyes
Can you
out.
imagine that? Oh,
I can see that happening, though. I can see that being like a major. I can see
too.
him taking that. Like, this is the step I need to take to finalize. Like, bring my character full circle.
Oh yeah.
Like
just being the hero, man. Just like, oh my god.
But then again, I mean, I could totally be wrong. We could. Totally,
I mean, he might write out the whole trilogy and die in 9 or something. But I think at some point Han Solo's dying, whether it be in this one, 8 or 9. Han Solo, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think we
might even see Luke get killed off.
Well, definitely, that's definitely something that could happen. Especially maybe even like if they bring kind of a New Hope into it, where they have a battle with Luke and the new Sith leader or whatever.
Kylo Ren.
What if Kylo Ren has a battle with Luke?
I want to see
Kinda
that.
like
so
Darth Vader and
he's
Kenobi.
so cool.
Oh,
man.
dude, people are.
That'd be.
Yeah.
Luke needs to have a battle in this movie.
Oh yeah. Must have.
But that's good stuff, man. Simon Pegg's been completely, shadowing himself from being a part of Star Wars. He's been asked up and down, and he's been kind of like lingering around. He is confirmed to be in. He's playing an alien, a practical effect. He's going to be inside the suit, which is
cool.
so cool.
That is cool to see someone like Simon Pegg, where it's like you don't need to do that.
He's just
have
excited.
So much money and so much like stardom that you don't even need to do that. Like sweat your ass off in a hot suit in the desert. But you did it, like because you love Star Wars. That's so cool.
because it's Star Wars.
I think that's the best thing about this is like that reel they put out that behind the scenes footage, which is so damn cool because it really showed you like how much everyone working on the film cares about the film.
Absolutely.
It's not just some other crap we're pushing out. Like this is like Star Wars fans creating a Star Wars movie, and they're setting
collaboratively working together.
Exactly. They're setting aside, and even JJ talked about it in the panel where he's like, I'm setting aside my fandom to make a good movie. Like, just because you're a Star Wars fan doesn't mean you can write a good Star Wars movie.
No, exactly.
Like, it just means I'm making, like, special, I guess, taking special care of it to make sure it doesn't suck.
Yeah, and it's not going to be not going to be George Lucas with a bunch of people just yes sir all
exactly
day.
Exactly.
It's this movie's
well, he's
got
Kathleen Kennedy,
dude.
and I'm pretty sure she's a hard ass. She just seems like
oh hell yeah, she is.
She just seems like if she's gonna tell you, like if she thinks something sucks, she's gonna tell you it sucks.
Even the Rogue, even the
playing games.
even the Rogue One reveal at Anaheim, and he's like looking at Kathleen Kennedy and the other woman. He's like. And they're giving him these eyes, dude.
Like, don't say the wrong thing right now.
Yeah, or else,
or
else you're fucking out of here.
Yeah.
Another really cool thing. So speaking of that behind the scenes video, there was a quick little snippet image that leaked a couple weeks ago of Princess Leia, but we finally get to see her now for just a little portion here in like a general type outfit.
Yeah.
It's perfect, man. It's very
throwback
fitting
to the originals too. The rebel like general outfits.
Oh, absolutely, and it's very fitting
like
for her. Like it's a nice costume design. Like it's not trying to do anything. It's I don't know, just for her age and where she's come. I think it's perfect. Like it's a perfect fit.
Yeah. It definitely looks very good.
And then the last thing, there's so much stuff in there, but the last thing, man, holy crap! So they take everybody in Hall H. And they say, listen, we're going to give you all this lanyard. We're moving you over to this outdoor auditorium type setup to go see the San Diego Symphony perform a private Star Wars concert with an introduction from John Williams.
I saw your shit. I saw your text was like, thanks, Anaheim. Like,
yeah.
Why couldn't we get something like that? Or I think
San Diego Comic-Con has a lot more pull probably than Star Wars Celebration. I mean. But
I still say, we were the first ones to see that trailer.
Like, that was cool.
They got no footage at Comic-Con. They got nothing.
Yeah.
Until they
you know what I mean? So they had to do something. If they're not going to bring them new footage, they had to do something.
If they wouldn't have played it a second time, that trailer, and it was like strictly exclusive, and then they revealed it now, like in San Diego, that would have been
a burn.
That would have been like a total special moment. I would have been like, I know something you don't know,
No,
another thing, it's like, I think San Diego, I think it would have been a lot harder to get into that auditorium than it was for us.
Oh my God.
People camped out for like 3 or 4 days to get into Hall H.
Like they said, the guy said it, that's around It's down the road, dude. It's like a
Well, that's
mile.
because you're getting everything all day in there too.
Right. So like,
you're not just going for Star Wars. Like when you're camping, you're getting the big panels of the whole day in there.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole other monster. It's not just for that 1 hour.
God, dude, I'd be so drained just from like sitting in that place just like all day long.
Oh, it'd be intense, dude.
That would be
A nice Star Wars concert would make me feel very refreshed after that day.
Oh, dude, yeah. But then again, you're missing out on everything in the show floor. I'm rambling. Okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, that's why
It was probably close to closing. I think the Star Wars panel went till 6:30. So when does the floor close? 7:30 probably.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for like exclusive shit, like.
Dude, I would have get me out of here, man. Bring me right over to that freaking symphony. That's so cool, so freaking cool. One other thing I wanted to mention about the Comic-Con stuff here too is this image leaked out that people thought was going to be the film slate that they were going to actually show at Comic-Con. They didn't even bring this up, so I don't know how true this is, but just an opinion on this from you guys. Two movies that were listed on there. So Rogue One we know is coming, but then after Episode 8, they were showing Kenobi, like the balance of the Force or something. So an actual Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, then Episode 9, and then following that, instead of it being a solo Boba Fett film and a solo Han Solo film.
Yes, yeah. I understand what you're saying. Both separate entities. It would have been
Fett/Solo. Just to touch base on this for 2 seconds here, I think an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, honestly, is the stupidest thing they could do for these anthology films. For one easy reason, we have his entire story. The prequels was all Obi-Wan based, and with Anakin, but it was Obi-Wan was the center of that whole thing. Mm-hmm. Then he's a hermit until Luke grows up, and then he dies in New Hope. Mm-hmm. The Jedi, as far as they're concerned, for those years, are extinct. They've been hunting them down. Mm-hmm. If Obi-Wan Kenobi makes himself present, people are going to go after him. Like, how do you have any adventures with Obi-Wan Kenobi unless he's fighting Tusken Raiders all day? And who wants to see that?
I feel like that worries me because this is the first time I've heard that, so this is like my natural reaction to
this could be totally fake too, but they've been talking about these Kenobi movies publicly about other times though.
I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't want to see that because I think it's going to be just like the comics where they're going to try and shoehorn in a story that really doesn't fit or doesn't like necessarily need to be there. Like, what? You're missing out on 30 years of story, but what 30 years of story are you getting with a hermit who's been living in 17, exile?
Dude. 17 years. Just from Sith to New Hope, 17 years. That's
17. My bad. 17 years.
I think it's fake, dude.
But it's like
it's got to be fake.
He goes into hiding right at the end of 3. Like you see him drop off the kids to to each unit or whatever, Princess Leia and then Luke.
Yeah.
And then he's gone. He's out, man.
Yeah.
And he's like he's walking away from Uncle Ben and, or whatever.
Yeah, Uncle Owen and
Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Why did I say Uncle Ben? Spider-Man's on the brain right there. No, but Uncle Owen and, like, he's walking away and he's, like, watching from afar. It's like, okay, now you're going into hiding on Tatooine.
Exactly.
What else is there to do in your life for the 17 years? There's nothing. You're going to fight Tusken Raiders? Okay, probably. Maybe some other bad guys on the planet.
But like what? Nothing significant. Yeah. Even if it was.
That doesn't seem like it would be even like a fun
movie. Go have a drink at the Mos Eisley bar and get in a fight with somebody? Like, who cares?
I think it's fake, dude.
I damn well hope it is.
I think it's fake.
If they're gonna do anything with it, maybe if they wanted to have something geared towards kids, like they could figure something out. But I don't want to see that as like an official anthology film. Like you're wasting my time with that shit.
No,
we don't need more story from that. Give me the Han, give me the Boba Fett.
But I want them separate too. I would hate if they did a movie with them together. Like I don't want to see that intertwined. Boba Fett, you can easily. There's so much lore to Boba Fett. You can make an awesome bounty hunter story. We don't need to tie it in with Han Solo. And with Han Solo, like we all want to see how he meets Lando and Chewie and gets the Falcon and all these things.
Yep.
Don't intertwine that stuff. Do them separate. So who knows if it's real or fake. I'm hoping it's fake, but they have been talking about these Obi-Wan movies. Like it's been pretty publicly out there. Like, yeah, we think we can do a trilogy, and just don't.
You shouldn't, man. You'd hurt yourselves,
Yeah, it's just don't.
I mean, what are you gonna do it before Episode 1? Before like Qui-Gon?
No.
God, dude, he'd be like a 19-year-old kid, like going, "Hey, what's this?"
Yeah. Your midi-chlorian counts off the roof.
Yeah.
Another thing that was rumored that they were going to talk about at San Diego as well, and they didn't. I forgot who broke the story on this, but they're saying Colin Trevvorow is going to be directing Episode 9, and that's the guy who just did Jurassic World.
Or Jurassic World.
And I'm on board with that. I'm totally on board with that.
So who are they having to do
crazy
episode 8?
It's Universal. It's crazy.
Rian Johnson.
He just did a Universal film. It's like #1.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, hey.
Here's the thing, and it's just I'm super pumped to see that on there because I love Jurassic World. The one thing I worry about this entire trilogy though is like going from JJ, who's putting all this time and effort into creating live action, like practical effects. I worry that other directors may not take that extra step in some aspects of their films.
With Kathleen Kennedy,
that's just the only thing I'm like, worried about, like a little bit.
But with her manning the bowl, you know what I mean, and being the one behind here as a producer, I think anybody that they're bringing in, like before they even make that decision, it's like you either are on board with our vision or like adios.
Yeah.
I can't see them bringing somebody on who's just like, listen, I want to do it my way. I want all these CGI, and they're like, yeah, why not? Or else we wouldn't be getting episode 7 the way we are.
And I think that's true. I mean, you saw how fast Josh Trank got the boot.
Yeah, which there's so many things flying around with that he left. Who knows?
I don't think he left. You don't just leave a Star Wars movie.
No, absolutely.
I think there was something where like, hey, they're like, we don't like where you're going with this.
No,
you know?
absolutely.
Probably, yeah.
And I mean, I would feel a lot more comfortable if maybe they kept JJ on as like a executive producer for 8 and 9. Something where he can at least have some oversight.
Yeah, something.
You know, because if his name's attached to it, he's going to be like, okay, I need to make sure this is good.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's going to be a golden trilogy. I think they've got a nice plan, and that's why Disney bought it. I think they got their ducks in a row for sure.
Is Force Awakens going to be better than any of the original trilogy movies?
Maybe better than Jedi, but I don't think you can top A New Hope or Empire. I think it's really that's hard. But I mean, I could see it being better than Jedi. Jedi is amazing too, but I mean, if I had to do it on a 10 out of 10 scale, it'd be like A New Hope and Empire are flat 10s. Mm-hmm. And Jedi is too, but if I had to just show why I like those two better, then, you know, Jedi would be like a 9.9. You know what I mean? Like if I had to just show some differentiation.
I think Jedi had some more flaws attached to it than the other two. But, yeah, I agree.
What do you think? You think it's going to topple it? Can it take down Empire?
No. I think this movie's going to be...
Lawrence Kasdan, man. He wrote Empire.
Well,
does he top
I mean, you can have the same guy who writes a film. You can have the same actors from the original, but it's like you can't, like you said, you can't recreate the magic of the first ones. And secondly, like no matter how amazing it's going to be, people are always going to be like, "Hey, this movie fucking rocked," but it's never going to be like the originals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's just internet for you.
I'm just wondering, like, could this be one of the only movies ever to be like, not have all the net nerds freak out, you know? Like, even Jurassic World has its share of, like, people complaining.
Oh, dude, you're going to have a lot of haters on this regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wonder how
there's
the internet's going to react to this movie.
People are going to react because of,
like, fans are buzz. People are going to hate it no matter what.
The EU
they
shit,
will.
you know what I mean? It's just like, well, in the books, you know, it's just like, fuck the books, dude. Like, don't you read?
Yeah.
Don't you know? Don't you, like...
It'll be EU, it'll be, well, you know, Disney got their hands on it and did this to it, and... They're gonna be out there, dude.
You're still waiting for the Han Shot first clip, aren't you? From the vault, right?
Yeah,
from VHS. Get out of here, dude.
Yeah,
go eat a burrito.
There's people there's people setting themselves up for failure for sure. Confirmed, dude. Darth Vader will have an appearance in Rogue One in some capacity.
God dang it,
capacity.
so sweet.
Awesome. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, because I mentioned that. You know, it's like a kamikaze mission that was basically leading up to Episode 4 when they were like, when you said. You know, we got this. What the people did to get this information was like, it was like kamikaze.
They basically all died. Yeah. Like I mean, according to Episode 4, when that one lady, the general, like the rebel assault general or whatever, the lady who's like talking about
Mon Mothma.
Yeah, she's straight up like everyone died trying to get these plans, or a lot of people died trying to get these plans. So
yeah, well, that was Jedi though. That was Jedi when she came in, when she was...
Oh, well then what was it in episode... Who said it?
No, you're good.
Someone said that in episode 4. Someone said that in episode 4.
Well, no, that's Jedi with Mon Mothma, but... No, episode 4, you know, they
it was that one
on
guy.
it, but it's more... Episode 6 gets way more... It gets way more involved with the whole, like, this is the plan, this is what we're doing. Episode 4 is just more or less like, we got the plans, it's in R2, we got to get these back to the princess and back... You know what I mean? Like, it's all got to come full circle, and they just go battle.
Shit, then maybe they survive, dude.
Star Wars talk fucked me up, dude.
No, they survive. Maybe it's like a Independence Day.
A lot of people are going to die, for sure.
Yeah, they're going to kill them all, or most of them.
But I just want to see Vader force choke somebody, man.
Oh, he will.
Could you imagine, like, the end of the movie, dude, they get the plans and, like, all the rebels are just, like, hauling ass, dude, and Vader's just kind of, like, boom, and, like, just the one person gets out of there.
Gotta be so, yeah, he's like, let's go!
Look at that harness cable.
Hey, man, I think I saw the kid you were looking for. Hey!
Look at that harness cable. Hey, you forgot to edit that out.
Dude, did you guys see the Batman Superman costumes and Wonder Woman? You see that? You see that?
I'm still there. Okay, the BVS costumes.
Yeah, the one that they had on display for Comic-Con.
I saw that the armor.
Yeah, the armor, Mech Assault. I texted you guys that. Yeah, the mech armor.
Dude, the mech armor, then just the regular Batman. Just better looks at all these outfits, man. God, there's such good costume designs. I love all of them.
Yeah, they look really good.
Even I'll admit, even Superman's costume, it looks the same, but it's got like an upgrade feel to it. It looks.
It's like that Vision upgrade, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the Vision.
I like it. I like that it doesn't have any like tack gear attached to it, any like armor. It's just a suit.
Yeah, it's
ready
all
for
him.
battle. Like, this is me right now.
Like,
you know?
I am a combat hardened veteran, and I know fucking.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about the trailer, but.
Oh yeah,
Batman's looking good, man.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into that soon here in a new video for sure. Hugh Jackman made a reference to Old Man Logan, and all he said was just like, "Yeah, Old Man Logan, I can look into that if you want," and then just like went on with something else. I swear, dude, I hope they do an Old Man Logan for his final outing.
That would be cool.
It would be so cool if they did Old Man Logan.
I don't know much about Old Man Logan, but I remember you guys telling me about it, and it just sounded so like sad.
It's like
so cool, you know what I mean?
It's like arguably one of the best. I mean, even the old one and the new one they just did are arguably some of the best Wolverine stories. Like
they're great.
Everyone
They're
loves
polar
it,
opposites too. Because with the first Old Man Logan, I didn't read the whole thing. I read like a lot of it in the beginning, but. You know, basically, Wolverine has not pulled out his claws in forever. Like, he's completely against it. He's been, like, tamed down. And everything's broken up into territories. Like, there's the Hulk territory and, you know, all these different territories and stuff. And it's just this desolate earth, man. Everyone's dead. Hawkeye. Is it Hawkeye that pops in that one? I think Hawkeye, like a super, super old Hawkeye pops up. And it's basically like, listen, Wolverine, like, we got stuff to do, man. We got to do it. And eventually, you know, he has to pull out his claws. But it's really cool. And then the new one, he just goes balls out right at the beginning, basically.
Is there like a mission or like an enemy, like some sort of guy he's trying to fight? Or is he just like...
he's kind of like this like lone warrior dude. Like, he's just out there like to do justice for good. Really? Like, he kind of just shows up, you know, and like I'm here to help the world. Like that.
That story would be fantastic, though. I hope that's what happens.
It's kind of. I can see him totally just doing it and it's almost being in like a Mad Max type of setting.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. But
similar, like how Fury Road's set up.
Yeah,
it's a desolate.
I think that would be cool. I think in the right hands, it would be a cool story.
Keyword in the right hands.
Yeah.
This I found really interesting. None of us have been able to see the Apocalypse trailer except for like this little snippet that they show. We got our first look at Apocalypse, and it's also confirmed that the 4 horsemen that we saw, well, obviously going to be different people, but you know, with that little extra credit scene, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse has his 4 horsemen. It's going to be Storm, Psylocke, Angel, and Magneto.
Really?
That's weird.
That's going to be a force, dude. Like,
that's insane.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. And as far as I'm concerned, none of them except Storm was ever a part of the 4 Horsemen as far as the comic adaptations and everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is going to full blown take Magneto and flip him dark again. I mean, we're not going to see Magneto teaming up against Apocalypse unless something switches by the end.
What era is this taking place in?
That's an I'm
I think it's in 1983. That's the year.
Okay.
83
so it's still the first class cast.
I gotta watch that first class cast still.
Easter egg. I gotta watch that Easter egg at the end of Days of Future Past again to see that whole thing over.
How does Storm get in as Halle Berry?
It's like a younger Storm. So Storm's been recast. Jean Grey, Cyclops.
But I thought I saw Halle Berry's face in the clip.
No,
that wasn't Halle Berry.
No.
Damn, she looks just like Halle Berry.
Well, maybe that's the point.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, they're all coming back, but just recasted. So I mean, we're gonna see the people we saw in X-Men, just younger versions of them now. But yeah, I don't know, man. This movie is gonna be really, really cool. And Apocalypse looks like it's, judging by the crappy image that we were looking at, looks like it's Oscar Isaac in just a big suit and it's practical. It doesn't look CGI, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna see it now, dude. Like, they've been pulled. It's been pulled.
He looks just like a normal sized guy, like maybe a little bit stockiness to him. So it looks pretty practical. But the first time I looked at it, it was so funny because this is the first thing that I got my image on. And then when I was looking through other people posting about it, someone actually made a reference to it too. He looked just like Ivan Ooze in the frickin' Power Rangers movie.
He does, with his chin.
That's the first thing I thought about. And then as I was scrolling through the post, somebody pulled up the picture and they're like, new picture of Apocalypse and showed Ivan Ooze. I was like, okay, well, not the only one.
Really? Damn.
He did look kind of like him.
So that was pretty cool. You told me about this, dude. This is really awesome. Quentin Tarantino, who is well known for putting together like amazing soundtracks, is going straight up to just an original score for the Hateful Eight, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Ennio Moricone, is going to be doing the score, and I know you love him from.
He did all the old Clint Eastwood ones, man. Like
that's
cool.
That's cool. That's
Good, Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
He does all of those too. Yeah, because I remember I was watching this one old Clint Eastwood film. Shit, I forgot the name of it, but it's like he plays a ghost. And
Fistful of Dollars, or like all that shit, dude.
But it was like the soundtrack from this specific one was like amazing. And then I think it was this dude, but I was like looking at his like resume. It's like, holy shit, this dude does everything.
Oh yeah,
everything that's related to the Western like era.
Well, here's the other thing too. So he was like huge back then, and I was reading up on this just a little bit ago. It's been 40 years since he's done a score for a Western type film.
No way.
So this is like a return to form for him as it is. Man, dude, like, I don't know, man. This movie is gonna be so cool.
I YouTubed like some old movies from Clint Eastwood back in the '60s, and I just kind of listened to some of these songs. They're so good, dude. Like they're like, I can just pop this in and just like. It's like really good.
I'm excited to see Kurt Russell like fuck some people up with like an old shotgun.
You see that the handlebar mustache?
He looks so good.
It's gonna be sweet. And this is pretty interesting too. We all talked about this before. I didn't know how legit this got, but I know we were all talking about Wesley Snipes wanting to bring Blade back.
Dude, yes.
He actually met with Marvel.
Yeah,
like
dude,
they had to talk about it.
He was at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Was he really?
Not like.
Just attending?
He was just there.
Okay.
With people, but like still, I mean, that probably tells you something. Like Wesley Snipes showed up, he probably was like chilling with like Marvel people.
Probably.
They need to bring Blade back.
Oh
just do it in a Netflix series.
That would be cool.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Daredevil's going good and stuff. Blade would be perfect for a Netflix series.
Blade would be perfect, dude.
And let Wesley Snipes do it, man. He kicked ass except for in the third one. The first two Blades were awesome, dude.
Yeah. Well, even when they showed
movies.
Blade in the third one, it was like Blade is cool. And it's like all the other.
He still kept true to his character.
Oh yeah, dude.
Everything else sucked, but
motherfucker. God, dude.
Triple H with his silver fangs or whatever.
Yeah, dude, that movie. Did he German suplex somebody in that movie too?
Don't you have that piece of shit over here or something?
Yeah. No, I absolutely don't.
I have it just because I bought the Blu-ray 3-pack.
It's like hidden, but he pull it out. It's got like shit smeared on it or something.
No. You pull out Dumb and Dumber, and it's actually inside the Dumb and Dumber case.
Yeah, right.
He's getting it in there,
like
I've got some jewels,
like that old porn DVD that you don't want your parents to find out about. Oh, what's this? Home Alone? Yeah, okay.
Teletubbies.
Yeah.
Oh man. Last thing I got on here.
He's fucking laughing because he's done it, dude. He's like, shit, dude. I remember when I was a kid, I had this like Pirates DVD, dude. The Pirates
Caribbean or
it was the porn Pirates. It was like based off of Pirates of the Caribbean. It was like that HD like. Shit, I got it from some kid at school. He brought it. He's like, slipped it under my desk. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna take this home. And I put it in a CD case of like some band I was listening to, like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
But I put it in the CD like case and like put it in my like shelf. I was like, my mom will never find this.
No.
Dude, one of these you're gonna be like getting married, dude. And your mom or dad will tell a story at the wedding. Hey, John. Remember this time when we pulled out that Linkin Park CD? Oh, yeah. Last thing I got on here, man. This is so exciting, dude. Guillermo del Toro came out, dude. Pacific Rim 2 goes into production in November. Get this movie filmed, dude. And then do Hellboy 3. Get on it.
Yep.
Get on it.
Super excited.
It's weird. Yeah, he's Of course, because he ain't helping on Silent Hills no more with Kojima.
Yep.
Dude, they asked him about that too. They were like, hey, I don't know, whatever. He was like really bummed out about it. He's like, man, it sucks because I've always wanted to do something like this, and like I was so close, like it was right there, like almost grasping it, and then it fucking got shut down. You know?
I know, it was a bummer, dude.
So yeah, I mean, Pacific Rim 2, I mean, hey, I'm totally cool with that. I love that movie, man. I loved it.
Ass.
They gave it so much shit in the U.S. I walked out, I was like, wow, I had so much fun.
It was amazing.
You know, with that film.
Yep. Oh, this movie's a blast, dude. Good stuff, man. That is it for the movie news.
All right, you want my stupid quote?
This week. I'm ready for your stupid quote.
I went through all these quotes. I went on a website to go fucking, like, I was like, no, sucks. I saw this one. I was like, is that kind of appropriate? Is it kind of weird and stupid? But I said, fuck it, whatever. And then it stuck out like a sore thumb. I can't believe I gave my panties to a geek, Molly Ringwald from 16 Candles. That's my stupid quote, dude.
Oh my god.
Most random quote ever.
I'm so surprised you pulled a quote from 16 Candle though.
Yeah, it was right there.
That's a really good movie though. I like that movie.
Yeah, whatever happened to Molly Ringwald?
I don't know. But
I don't know, man. She's one of those people I feel like in 20 years we're going to see her doing like Ajax commercials and stuff.
Like Progressive Auto Insurance.
Progressive. You remember me? I'm Molly Ringwald from Breakfast Club and 16 Candles.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
Just throw in the Downy ball.
Hi, I'm Molly Ringwald. You may remember me from such
QVC stuff, man. Like that's what I see her doing in 20 years.
That was my lame ass quote.
Good stuff. It's a good movie. I'll take it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it forever. Dude, there's so many good 80s films, dude. Like so many like
awesome, dude.
I just watched Stand By Me.
So good.
Oh man, dude.
So good.
I didn't even know Kiefer Sutherland was in that movie, dude.
Yeah, he plays the bad guy.
He plays the bad guy.
Like a switchblade.
I was like, get the fuck out of Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
cool. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. That's going to do it for this week. Hope you guys have a really good week coming up here. We'll see you all next week again for episode 23. Man, we're coming up on 26, dude. That's half a year.
Michael Jordan.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, 23. MJ, dude.
MJ.
Yeah.
He said, true. We'll have to do a Bulls trivia next week.
Speaking of, real quick, did you know Michael Jordan came out and he said, like, I can probably take on everybody in the Charlotte Bobcats team currently? He
probably
said that.
could.
He owns the fucking place. And he's like, I can probably take you all on. That's what he said. It's so awesome.
Oh, man. Go Mike.
Yep.
Thank you guys very much. Till next time, keep on nerf herding.